5 seconds. Introducing a bill in the Tamil Nadu Legislative Council, an honorable member said, "Sir, I place before the House a bill to amend the Tamil Nadu District Municipalities Act and I move that it be taken into consideration. The principle of the bill has already been discussed in this House in the form of a resolution. I would not therefore like to take much time of the House. I would like to point out that this bill is a very short bill. It is a matter of great satisfaction that this bill aims to take away the provision that has been made in the District Municipalities Act passed last year. That provision stated that the chairman of municipalities had to be elected every year. The change was not made on the representation of the municipal councils. In fact, their opinion was that the change was not necessary and a large number of municipal councils passed resolutions to that effect and sent the same to the government. I would like to bring to the notice of the House that the bill providing for the change was passed last year despite such resolutions received by the government. As a matter of fact, the bill was supported by 17 members and 11 members voted against it. I would like to point out at this juncture that out of the 17 members in support, a large majority were government officials. You may be aware that only one member was an elected member. On the other hand, out of the persons who voted against the bill, two were elected members, and these members had close connection with the municipal councils. So, I would like to point out that the earlier bill was passed as a result of the pressure given by the official group in the council. In this connection, I would very much like to submit that the amendment I am moving now is not at all opposed to democratic principles. It is not a bill which is against public opinion. In fact, I would like to bring to the attention of the House that the old bill was against public opinion and was passed by the official bloc in the council. One of the main objections to my bill is that it tries to extend the term of the municipal chairmen who have been elected recently. I would like to bring to the attention of the House the fact that many municipal chairmen have been elected in the last 3 or 4 months, and so it is a waste of time to go through another election by the same body of people. It is therefore my opinion that extension of term of office of such members through this bill will not be in any way improper. In this connection, I would even go to the extent of saying that if the council wants amendment may be brought to exclude the coming elections from the purview of this bill. I am confident that it will not go against the main principles of this bill. Honorable members of the House may note that even if this bill is passed, it has to get the approval of the governor and it may take a few months' time within which elections may be held wherever due. That is the reason why I want this council to pass this bill in the present sitting. In the interest of administration of the municipal councils, I submit that this amendment is absolutely necessary. In the first place, the chairman of the municipal council should be a strong person who will be able to implement the beneficial policies of the administration. If the existing law is allowed to continue, the person who will be chosen will be a tool in the hands of interested councillors. The principle of this amendment is to place execute power in the hands of the chairman. According to the old act, the term of office of the municipal chairman is 1 year, and by the time he learns administration, his term will be over. I am therefore to request the House to consider the fact that in the interest of sound administration, the provisions made in the act last year have to be removed. This has to be done for the benefit of the people at large. With these few words, I have great pleasure in submitting this bill for the kind consideration of this House, and I would request the Council to approve this bill.